for EG, needing to find the catches where they may. And again, a lot of control out of the TSM lineup. There it is, Syndra for Bjergsen.
Gonna see a little ball play coming in.
Syndra versus LeBlanc matchup is a fascinating one to watch. Two people that can kind of kill each other at any moment.
Gotta watch Pobelter. Amazing on the other side, gets himself very nicely away. That is gonna be a dead Pobelter.
Wow. Even with the two Dorans, Bjergsen knew exactly how much damage. He hit level 6 so in tune with the Ignite and Ultimate, he leveled that skill up immediately.
Back and forth. Pobelter still trying to get in the hair of Bjergsen here, but TSM starting to make their moves. They want to start putting kink in this gameplay for Evil Geniuses. Pressure all over the map.
Oh,
Grappo puts it on to Altec. He really wasn't in range for much. A little bit of a mistake there is going to cost him his life. Can Altec turn it around? Yes, he will get the kill here. Turning it on to Glebe. No mana. This is all about the auto attacks. And with Glebe having a shield, he should be able to put himself in a great situation. Glebe with the plays, a few more auto attacks. He's stuck in the minions and he can't get out. How unfortunate.
The old friends become enemies right there. And Glebe walks away with a double kill, getting the post-flash death sentence. Some has to do with EG actually 2v2ing, where everyone else is just getting free farm. But teleport comes in. Turtle, you're in trouble.
Oh, wow. Turtle trying to get over to the Lantern. Does not know. He just delivered himself gift wrap to Inox and the rest of the team. That's a good kill coming in for Altec. Puts him 2-1-0 as the AD carry for EG. And a possible dragon here. A little bit of pressure. It looks like Bjergsen will stay mid.
Really nice call there by EG, and good play by Inox to teleport in and then be stealthed as while Turtle is rotating through. Yeah, TSM now strongly moving. Pobelter actually went back to base after Bjergsen did to finish his Deathfire Grasp. Means a nice dragon pickup for TSM.
There's the 1v1 right in each other's face. Inox actually just hit 12. Not going to give him
with
too
the
much
Hydra, he has more
damage.
sustained than Dyrus.
Absolutely. Dyrus
Plus his
looks to
ultimate's back
slice
up.
over the wall. He hits White. That's going to be a little extra. Gets the heal down from Cole to Meek. But he also gets taken down because he's just too weak for that fight.
Yeah, a fed Kha'Zix is often a reflection on the rest of the team because he's so good at cleanup.
Oh, invisible once again. Stays
Trying
for the
to
fight.
heal up.
Actually gets some good damage if he can get some. No, he cannot get some lifesteal. I was going to say one last attack and maybe the Hydra to add it in there, but not enough to keep him alive.
And EG actually might control this dragon. They've had some issues going for objectives, though. They lost a game to CLG just trying to take objectives yesterday, and their mid lane is in danger.
8 seconds to back. Glebe's going to try and get vision to stop this. He won't be there for the hook. They're going to head up. They back for base. TSM looks at Baron.
And TSM has very good vision control around this area already. What's going to happen here? The gold is getting extremely close, actually. So TSM having to make their move. Altec is 3-0 right now, but not part of this fight. And there's no vision. They're going to have to go and check this.
The teleport's coming in from the top side. The hook! They threw that out! Beautiful job! Coming down. Where is he going to be? Snoopy finally comes down. He goes out. That is the smite and the perfect one they could have taken down immediately.
But how long until they finish Baron? They don't have the most damage here. It's going down very slowly. They want to continue to peel for more kills. EG trying to poke down as much as possible, but do not have an absurd amount of poke. Altec has a lot of pressure on him right here, and Crump will get told.
Oh, no Soul Shackle. The main source of crowd control in the game is now done. And Dyrus was using his Dominus. I thought that might have been a bad idea, but they seem to be safe. Turtle, he is going to be hit up. The Ignite as Pobelter does get a save for himself in this fight. Altec is going to live to that Ignite on the outside.
And Inox is still in there.
No, he goes down to the full Ignite from Bjergsen. Wrong call there, and it looks like they will start to clean up on the side of Team Solo mid. 4 down for EG.
And now TSM has even more control over the Baron pit because there's super minions coming on one side, a monstrous wave that Inox has to go clear on the other. And catch potential all over the place.
Whoa, Dyrone getting a little too hypey there. Throws out a ward. He thought he was safe. Look how much vision TSM has. Wouldn't you feel safe? Inox going in. Looks like he's going to be right in the middle of the fight. A huge kill onto Wild Turtle. EG coming out of nowhere with this one. And TSM knows they need to run for the hills. This will be the inhibitor in the mid lane, but Bjergsen's still up. That ult is down. He can still put out damage.
Inox didn't have time to finish off the wave in the bottom lane either, so EG has to be very fleeting with this push. They got to get the inhibitor and then get back to save their base from minions.
They got the ping on it. They already know it's going to go down.
There is an exposed inhibitor, remember, for TSM. However, it's on the wrong side of the map. Dyrus gets caught around Baron.
Once again, They're using Glebe. Maybe they're trying to really get a big ultimate out. Right now, EG is being very safe in their engages.
If we're speaking about picks, EG has much more potential for that. Elise, Morgana, even a LeBlanc finding the right thing, whereas TSM pretty much just has Thresh or a nice stun. This is EG's game if they actually get to play the pick war around Baron. TSM has to change it. Either go all in as 5 or stop playing this one. The Baron is started on EG. They're doing a lot of damage.
Crapo playing the defense, ready to throw down the Soul Shackle. He's got to go all the way down, though. They stop on Dragon to teleport in. A very good move as Dyrus slices out. You can see Altec trying to keep the damage onto Baron. Everybody's looking for a good fight. Inox, he gets hit up, throws down the invisibility, but the Tempest cripples on, and they can still see him. Wild Turtle's very low with that Face of the Mountain shield on, and he will go down. No, he lives in the end. That was Elise going down. Snoopy hits the ground hard. Pobelter tries to get the Ethereal Chain on as Crepo's out of the fight. TSM has won the Baron possession.
He's doing all he can to keep Wild Turtle alive.
It's a tough,
desperate
tough situation.
TSM might get this Baron, though.
He got hired for the job, and so far, he's doing all right.
It's a 5v4. This would be almost impossible for EG to defend because of the long death timer on Snoopy.
19 seconds on Dragon. It's not even going to be something that would really put EG's gold back where they need it to be.
Oh,
that's a big catch right there. Inox once again, the front catch. Good damage back onto Wild Turtle, but there's no connect there with the rest of the team. Glebe takes himself for a ride. Amazing comes along as well in the carpool, and it looks like they're going to head down the mid lane with 60 seconds on the Death Chambers for EG.
Wild Turtle finally played that fight right. He gets away, he baits Pobelter to go in, and it was a 4v5. That was a really tall task for EG. TSM now, after such a long and dangerous siege, has the edge, going in with 5 people with Baron.
Still waiting for minion waves to come in, but is it anything that they need? Dyrus is quite big right now. The Randuins as well onto Amazing, and Glebe himself can be taking up these Nexus turrets. If necessary, they're going for a little bit more before they go forward.
Still 30 seconds on Inox and Crepo. So slow and steady, winning the race right now for TSM.
Oh, Bjergsen. They're looking to stall time here. That damage on Bjergsen makes them a little less likely to go all the way in for what they need. They say Dragon's up. Let's get a bit of extra gold. Blue buff onto Bjergsen. They're going to be able to keep spitting out Scatter the Weak. Looks like right there onto Snoopy. They try to add some extra damage. Not too much. The backline distortion. Huge damage going across 3 members of TSM, but it's only to deter them from continuing to push. It doesn't look like it worked too well.
Yeah, that double distortion doing a number on him. Pobelter going back to heal. If anyone from TSM could have landed something as he jumped in, it would have been the end of the game, but Pobelter doing that harass just to keep them alive. They need that window of time to clear the super minions in their base.
Top wave is about to come crashing in, Jad. Just a few seconds goes gone. Pobelter goes down. The focus of Team Solo Mid. They tunnel right in onto him. Bjergsen is just baiting everybody along like a carrot on a string. They think they can get the kill on him, but it will not happen. Snoopy goes down. Crepo will be the next one if they can finalize it. The piercing lights hit. Here comes the sonic waves, a resonating strike. There's Amazing within range. It's going to be the inhibitors. 60 seconds across the clock for Evil Geniuses. TSM is going to be taking the game.
And it took them a while, but they avoid the upset at the hands of Evil Geniuses and finish 3-1 for Super Week. Not all that bad.
TSM, another team, as Cloud9 is to come out and want to win a very heavily motivated and powerful game. Not so much this time, but like you said, they do find the win over Evil Geniuses.
You can see Glebe kind of shaking his head after that one. He had to do a lot in that game to guide them to victory. 2-2-12 on his Thresh. Lot of clutch shields, and honestly Amazing 4-0-7. It wasn't the new guys that were actually faltering in this game. It was the old guard a little bit for TSM, the Wild Turtle position. Dyrus getting caught out a few times and having some issues dealing with Inox over in that top lane. But at the end of the day, EG falls, TSM is victorious.